What did you need to bring me up to speed on?
Right. So the Cypress, I'll start with the more important stuff. Cypress shit. So they delayed for another day.
Yeah, I think you said that they were waiting on one more person's response or some shit, right?
Waiting on Harry, but Harry, when did we say Harry like that? When Harry wasn't at the meet the last time, we haven't seen Harry. So now they want to wait for us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sounds like they're having a vote.
Yeah, B.
They're either having a vote or they're trying to delay. Like maybe they're trying to.
I mean, the things that I got asked, like they'll never want to bend a knee or seem to be bending a knee. They'll always want to make it look like a business transaction. And if it doesn't look like that, then they'll just like.
Yeah, because they were on board with a deal until I said if you don't supply us materials 1 week, then your Sunny runners might get robbed that week.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when I think that's when it clicked in their heads that it wasn't like it's just like light-hearted business. It's like an expectation.
Yeah. I sort of realized it when fucking Luciano was on about the Fent. He's like, so if we sell you Fent, you're not going to go to the events. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the thing is with Cyprus, yeah, I respect they have a very glass half full mentality. Like they could get gunned down repeatedly and they'd still come to you as if it's like a level playing field. And that's not even me trying to like big dick or anything, because I'm the type of person that if we go into war with someone and we put in work, I'm happy to just say I don't want anything. We proved our point, is what it is. Go separate ways. Yeah. But like every time we've warred them, they seem to come into like their ending terms is like almost benefit them more.
100%. I'm not gonna lie, this time around, I feel like it's been completely different. Like just their approach to it all, and I feel like that's more so because I'm seeing Lang out there. I'm seeing Lang hit the streets, and I feel like he's pushing to do shit like they would never normally do.
Lang's been standing on business, bro. Brother, you know when was you in the convoy when I got shot in the middle of the road? You was, right? On the highway. Up by the prison. When I ended up going pen and I had a court case afterwards. I'm pretty sure you was, because I swear I heard you on radio. Steve got hit by a car.
Yeah.
So, you know, Steve said I still needed to moan at everyone for this. Steve said on radio, yeah? He goes, oh, there's a guy repairing here. Check that's Cypress. I stopped to check it's Cypress. Everyone else just carried on going and just sending it. I get out the car. Bear in mind, I have a shotgun. I hold the guy up. I just hear, turn around, yeah. Lang Buddha's just popped out of a bush with a John Dotty and took me head off, bro. Bro, it was a setup and everyone had just fucked off, and it took you like 5-10 minutes to realize I was even gone. And then you lot came back. Luckily, like Mick ended up saving me and it was a whole thing, but like...
I thought you were just going to pull up and be like, who's this? And then you just drive it. No, and then I was so focused on us chasing them guys down.
That's the thing. Everyone proper tunnel vision deke in the trunk of that car. But that was 2 of them by themselves. That would have been so free. Like, I mean, it ended up being, we got the shotgun off them anyway. They took our shotgun and we took theirs. We basically just did a swap. But they lost it to cops, the shotgun.
Oh yeah, I thought
so. We basically lost nothing and they lost their shotgun to cops.
Brother, they've got some guys in that crew, right, that are fucking, they'll just jump out in the front of cops. Like, there's a guy who just, I'm sure it's Ilya. He did, like, he jumped out and he started shooting. So I was like, fuck it. He's going to end up banging it out. The cops are going to stick it on him. I'm going to drive up and just grab whoever we can while that's going on down the road. And then he just followed us up, jumped out again, and I just fucking went through.
I saw it happen while I was in the Jester with Mick, and I just see some Donny with a fucking year 6 spiky at the front haircut hop out the whip and start barking it off, bro.
I seen him pulling his gun.
But you know what? I don't
think this bonnet are going to be friends.
Bro, I don't even think it's stupidity. I think they do it deliberately so that the cops start mag dumping us.
Yeah, I think when they did that to Mick, they started going down Mick, I think.
I honestly think they do it so that the cops just start shooting. Yeah, the thing is with Lang specifically, yeah, we've scrapped this guy so many times now, where it's like, we know they ain't ever gonna give us a deal where we feel like we were on top of them. You know,
it's always never gonna be like that. Eyes.
It's got to be passive, which is like, if they come back and say, "Yo, we want to keep this going on," I reckon we just put in a 1-day shift. And then the next day I'll call them and be like, look, I don't even want anything at this point. We've proved our point, is what it is. Just don't be surprised if this war kicks off again in 3 months. You know, like.
Well, listen, if that happens as well, like if one of their Sunny workers get robbed now, like they can't say anything.
Shut up, John.
And the thing, shut the fuck up. Now the thing is, right? This all started. I robbed a Sunny worker? Didn't claim who they were. Then they rolled up 6 man deep to try and take us out. They got took out. So then the next day, I catch the same Sunny worker, and she's like, "Well, I'm Cypress." I'm like, "You should have said that yesterday. Get the fuck out the truck." Like, yeah. They can't. They wanted this, bro. This is down to their own actions. They wanted to roll out. Now, just because he got smart does not mean like we don't come swinging back.
Yeah.
Swing on a swing, you Johnson.
The problem is, yeah, if I turn around to him and I just go, all right, cool, is what it is, we're done.
Yeah.
I guarantee you this same war kicks off in a month.
You know the city, though. We're gonna have a war with everyone multiple times throughout this fucking lifespan. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is. You're always someone's gonna step on your toes. You're gonna have a good relationship for a certain amount of time, and at some point, someone's gonna be like, "Fuck it, let's just do it," and they're gonna rob someone or do something, or they're gonna get robbed.
Yeah, it's just I'm just thinking, at what point do I just go, you know what? Let's just make a long-term deal. But I said this to Steve as well. I was like, there's 2 options, right? We either make some sort of long-term agreement so that we don't just get stuck in a loop of always war in Cyprus. But
look at your feet when you're done.
I'm gonna be real. The Cyprus wars do kind of help us a bit in terms of like armory and shit.
I mean, we didn't have to be a deal. Like we could just say, look, you go and do you, like whatever, and then we just have an internal conversation where we say, look, we're gonna give it a fucking break with a site like robbing Cyprus for like a good month. Just put a fucking cool down or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that might be the play.
We don't have to agree to them, because then they're going to think that they're up. We just say, look, we're going to end it amongst ourselves, come to an agreement that we're not going to do anything to them. Give it a little break, and then at some point we'll just be like, yeah, like, we're back on the bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.